My name is Andy Robertshaw and I've built a replica First World War trench system in a field in Kent. The reason for doing this is so that people can come here and get some idea about what it was like for their relatives in the First World War in the trenches. We want to offer a range of experiences for visitors. We've already had the army here who brought cadets through, we've had school groups, and we've had actually filming done here for Austrian TV and British TV. But the thing we want to do next is to offer a range of different experiences. Coming to stay overnight for people who want to do that, coming for a few hours, or just using this site before people go to France and Belgium, because there you won't find anything like this. This is the only fully accurate replica trench system anywhere in Europe. I built the trench so that people could get an understanding about what it was like for their relatives serving in the First World War. Not in combat, we've all seen that in the films, but instead day to day holding the line, the eating, the sleeping, the drinking, the guard duties, the living in a hole in the ground, because that's what a trench is. It's taken about 18 months to build the trench to this stage. We started in January of last year and we've worked in phases really around bits of filming, and there is still lots of work to do. It's difficult to put a price on a trench system. After all, it's a hole in the ground. But what I can tell you that with sandbags, riveting, timber, barbed wire, it would cost, I suppose, something like £8,000. That's not allowing for labour. But I've had a lot of volunteers and I've had a lot of donations as well. What we've got here is a section of German trenches, then no man's land, and then British trenches. And although it's not very wide, it's very deep. And the reason for that is that actually the front line trench, to be perfectly honest, one fire bay where the soldiers would stand and shoot or live, is much like the others. But behind it, we've got hospitals. We've actually got areas where people will be cooking. We've got latrines, the toilets, we've got dugouts. So we want to give as much variety as possible, and therefore we've actually added in a trench railway, a trench tramway, to give an idea of how logistics work, how the food is brought forward and the wounded would take away. So this one is about the depth of the experience rather than lots and lots and lots of front line.